Have you ever wondered what could lead someone to leave behind everything they once knew? Family, language, identity, and faith to follow a new path? What could move a person from the call of the minaret to the quiet light of a church?
Around.
The world, millions still find their way into the Catholic Church every year. But some of the most striking stories are those of Muslim men and women who take this step publicly, courageously, and often at great personal cost. These are not anonymous converts. They are public figures, writers, artists, scholars, politicians, activists whose names have appeared in newspapers and on television, people whose journeys challenge assumptions and inspire reflection. Today, you'll hear the stories of 30 remarkable individuals, famous Muslim figures who embraced the Catholic faith. Each one followed a different road, yet all found the same destination, the peace of Christ and the home of the Church. Stay with me till the end, because their stories are more than biography. They are testimonies of truth, courage, and the mysterious power of grace. Journey 1, Rima Faiki, Lebanon. Rima Faiki, once celebrated as the first Muslim woman to win the Miss USA crown in 2010, seemed to have everything: beauty, success, and global recognition. Yet behind the glamour lay a spiritual search. 6 years later, she walked into a Catholic church and asked for baptism. She now speaks openly about her love for Jesus Christ and the peace she discovered in her new faith. Her sister's family, and even an uncle, followed the same path, showing how one person's conversion can ripple through generations. Journey 2, Jean Mohammed Ben Abdeljalil. Morocco gives France, born 1904 in Fez to a devout Muslim family. Ben Abdeljalil left for France to study and encountered the writings of the early church fathers. Their clarity pierced his heart. He entered the Franciscan order, became a priest, and devoted his life to dialogue between Christianity and Islam. His calm scholarship and humility still inspire interfaith thinkers. Today, Journey 3, Sabatina. James, Pakistan gives Austria, forced into an arranged marriage as a teenager. Sabatina James fled Pakistan and found refuge in Austria. There, through Catholic friends, she met a love unlike any she had known, the self-giving love of Christ. In 2003, she was baptized and began defending women who face violence for their faith or freedom. Her organization saves lives, and her courage shows that faith can heal even the deepest wounds. Journey 4, Juliana Awada, Syria. Lebanon gives Argentina. Juliana Awada, born to a Lebanese Syrian family, later became Argentina's First Lady. After her marriage to Mauricio Macri, she embraced the Catholic Church, taking the baptismal name Maria Juliana. Her faith now shapes her charitable work and quiet spirituality, proving that elegance and humility can coexist in the public eye. Journey 5, Yaqub M. Palestine gives USA, raised between a Muslim father and Protestant mother. Yaqub M. longed for truth that could unify both worlds. Studying philosophy at Oxford led him to history's deepest roots, the Catholic Church. After years of prayer, he was baptized in 2015. Today, he teaches and shares his testimony, showing that faith and intellect can walk hand in hand. Journey 6, Daniel Ali, Iraq gives USA, a Kurdish Muslim from northern Iraq. Daniel Ali left home to study abroad. In 1998, he and his wife entered the Catholic Church together. Now an author and apologist, Daniel teaches others to seek truth fearlessly, reminding his audiences that conversion is not rejection of one's past, but fulfillment of one's search. Journey 7, Magdi Alam, Egypt gives Italy, born in Cairo and known as a journalist and politician in Italy. Magdi Alam's conversion made international headlines. On Easter Vigil 2008 inside St. Peter's Basilica, he was baptized by Pope Benedict XVI himself. For Magdi, it was the moment fear died and freedom began. His story remains a landmark in modern church history. Journey 8, Dave Diaz. Philippines, once a Muslim preacher famous for public debates, Dave Diaz shocked his audiences when he declared his faith in Christ in 2020. His baptism drew thousands of views online. Today he travels as a Catholic lay preacher, proclaiming the same gospel he once questioned. His life proves that no past is too distant for grace to reach. Journey 9, Francis Bach, Sudan gives USA, enslaved. As a boy in Sudan, and later freed, Francis Bach's journey to the church is one of pain turned to purpose. In America, he met Catholics who embodied compassion and forgiveness. He was baptized and has since become a defender of human dignity, reminding the world that faith can break every chain. Journey 10, Hanson Clark, Bangladesh gives USA an American. Congressman of Bangladeshi descent, Hanson Clark grew up between Islam and Christianity. Through his Catholic wife's witness, he found unity and peace in the church. His conversion gave his political service new direction, seeing public life as an act of love. It's not ambition. Journey 11. Thomas Luke Musosa Malawi, born the son of a Muslim imam, Thomas Musosa could never have imagined becoming an archbishop. Yet after encountering Christ, he converted, entered seminary, and was ordained. His father, once opposed, was later baptized by his own Sunnah moment that moved an entire nation. Today, Archbishop Musosa leads with humility and joy. Journey 12. Malika Aufkir, Morocco writer and survivor, Malika Aufkir, grew up in privilege but also imprisonment after political upheaval in Morocco. In her search for peace, she found Christ. Together with her siblings, she embraced the Catholic faith, turning trauma into testimony and pain into prayer. Journey 13, Mario Joseph, India, once known as Imam Suleiman. Mario Joseph preached Islam passionately in southern India. One day, a simple question from a student, "Who is Jesus to you?" sent him on a journey through the Bible. He found answers that transformed his heart. After converting, he faced persecution and even violence, yet survived through miraculous deliverance. Today, he leads retreats across India, bringing thousands to deeper faith. Journey 14, Abdul Rahman, Afghanistan, a medical worker turned convert. Abdul Rahman was arrested in 2006 for leaving Islam. His courage captured world attention. After international appeals, he received asylum in Italy. Despite losing everything: family, home, career, he says he gained what matters most: Christ himself. Journey 15, Sohari Bamari, Iran gives USA an Iranian-born journalist and author. Wari Bamari spent years exploring secular ideologies before discovering faith. Reason led him to Christianity, and history led him to the Catholic Church. Baptized in 2016, he now defends the faith publicly as a writer, showing that the intellect and the soul need not be enemies. Journey 16, Hakeem Abdulaziz, Nigeria, a former musician in Lagos. Hakeem's life was filled with fame and nightlife until a personal tragedy left him searching for meaning. Invited to a parish retreat, he experienced the Eucharist for the first time and wept. Today, he leads youth choirs and speaks about forgiveness and second chances. Journey 17, Amina bin Saloum, Tunisia, gives France an actress once known for outspoken secularism. Amina's conversion began quietly after visiting Lourdes during a film project. Watching pilgrims care for the sick, she said she saw love with hands. 2 years later, she was baptized. Trading applause for peace. Journey 18, Kaladonis, Egypt, a university professor and Islamic historian. Kaladonis began comparing the Quran and the early Christian texts academically. What began as research ended as revelation. At his baptism, he said, "Truth is not an idea, it's a person." He now mentors students exploring Christianity intellectually. Journey 19. Layla Karim Jordan gives Spain. Layla, a painter influenced by Islamic geometry, discovered sacred art in the cathedrals of Spain. The harmony of light and symbol drew her to prayer. She was baptized in Toledo and now paints Marian icons, merging Arabic artistry with Christian devotion. Journey 20, Youssef Nasser, Lebanon, gives Canada a former news anchor. Youssef Nasser converted quietly after years of covering war stories. The resilience of Catholic relief workers in conflict zones impressed him. He entered the church in Montreal, saying, "I reported the world's pain. Now, I report God's mercy." Journey 21, Fatima Haddad, Syria, gives Germany. Fatima fled her homeland as a refugee. In Germany, she found hospitality in a parish that offered food and language classes. The compassion she received awakened her faith. Baptized on Easter Vigil, she now volunteers to help new arrivals, telling them, "Christ welcomed me." I must welcome others. Journey 22, Omar Farooq, Pakistan, gives UK a former debater and critic of Christianity. Omar encountered the Gospels during university study. The story of the crucifixion shattered his assumptions. After years of inner struggle, he was baptized quietly in London. Today he mentors converts through online outreach. Journey 23, Samira Khan, India, gives you a EA fashion entrepreneur. Samira once believed faith had no place in success. Then an illness left her bedridden. Catholic nurses prayed with her and something changed. When she recovered, she sought the church that had cared for her. Now she supports hospitals and funds children's catechism programs. Journey 24. Abdul Karim Usman, Nigeria, once a student of comparative religion. Abdul Karim discovered parallels between Quranic references to Jesus and the Gospel accounts. His intellectual curiosity became spiritual hunger. He entered the Catholic Church and now teaches scripture at a seminary, focusing on dialogue and respect. Journey 25. Leila Safi, Morocco, gives Portugal. Leila's story began with music. Touring Europe as a singer, she visited Fatima out of curiosity. Seeing pilgrims praying in silence under the sun, she felt something she couldn't explain. Months later, she returned, confessed her sins, and was baptized. Her voice now fills churches instead of concert halls. Journey 26. Farid Qasim, Sudan, gives Italy a refugee rescued from the Mediterranean. Farid was taken in by Catholic volunteers. Their kindness and joy moved him deeply. In Rome, he joined catechism classes and received baptism. He now studies theology, hoping one day to become a priest who serves migrants like himself. Journey 27. Nadia Hassan, Kuwait, gives USA an engineer by profession. Nadia admired Catholic colleagues who balanced intellect and humility. Reading the catechism convinced her that faith and reason belong together. She received baptism during a midnight Easter Mass, calling it the most logical decision of my heart. Journey 28. Imran Rahim, Bangladesh, gives Australia a scientist researching genetics. Imran once saw faith as myth, but the order and beauty of creation began to whisper otherwise. He attended a Catholic lecture on science and theology, and the dialogue opened his mind. After conversion, he said, "The deeper I study DNA, the more I see the Word made flesh." Journey 29. Aisha Zahir, Saudi Arabia, gives France raised under strict norms. Aisha studied abroad and met Catholic friends whose calm faith intrigued her. A quiet visit to Notre Dame became the moment she believed. Today she lives a simple life of service, saying, "Freedom is not doing what I want, it's belonging to love." Journey 30. Nabi Rashid, UAE, gives Spain a businessman once obsessed with wealth. Nabi lost everything during an economic crash. Wandering aimlessly, he entered a church during Mass and felt peace for the first time. Baptized months later, he now funds charity schools in Africa, saying, "I traded gold for grace." 30 stories, 30 lives, one faith. From Morocco to Manila, from Cairo to California, the same miracle repeats a heart touched by grace. Conversion is not the rejection of identity. It is the discovery of who we were always meant to be. If these journeys inspired you, like this video, share it, and subscribe for the next chapter, where we'll explore even more extraordinary stories of faith and transformation. Tell us in the comments which story moved you most, or if you know another remarkable conversion that should be featured next. Until we meet again, stay hopeful, stay faithful, and remember, you are loved and you are never alone.